Have you ever finished a tough cycling interval, looked at your watch, and realized the heart rate reading just didn't match the intensity you felt? It is a common frustration for cyclists. Before treating XOSS X2 Pro heart rate as a quick buy, start with the real problem. Does it reduce a practical friction, or does it only look useful in the listing? The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. This is where dedicated chest sensors like the XOSS X2 Pro come into play. It is designed to bridge the gap between casual tracking and the kind of precise data athletes need. XOSS X2 Pro heart rate appears as an option in the cycling space. The important part is whether its role matches your actual use, not just whether the title sounds promising. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. Unlike wrist sensors that rely on light-based optical tracking, a chest strap uses electrical signals. This is generally much more responsive to the rapid heart rate fluctuations we experience during climbs or sprints. One of the best things about this sensor is the connectivity. With both Bluetooth and ANT+ support, it can talk to almost any cycling computer, phone app, or smart trainer you already have in your setup. The design is meant to be lightweight and unobtrusive. When you are on a long ride, the last thing you want is bulky equipment interfering with your jersey or your movement in the saddle. Looking at the market, it is currently sitting at a price point of around $29, which is a significant reduction from its original list price. It is an interesting option for those who want to upgrade without overspending. With over 1,700 orders and a very high rating signal, it is clear that many other riders are finding this to be a reliable component for their daily training sessions. Overall, XOSS X2 Pro heart rate could be worth checking if the details match your need. Review the listing carefully and compare before buying. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. Before you grab one, just check that the strap length is suitable for you. Also, remember that these sensors perform best when you clean the electrode pads regularly to maintain a good signal. The listed price is $29.11, but final cost can change with variant, tax, promotion, stock, and shipping. Confirm the current checkout details before ordering. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. It is not the only option out there, but given the specs and the community feedback, it is certainly one worth considering if you are looking for a reliable, no-nonsense heart rate tracker. If you want to see the full compatibility list or check the current pricing to see if it fits your budget, head over to the landing page to compare the details for yourself. XOSS X2 Pro heart rate appears as an option in the cycling space. The important part is whether its role matches your actual use, not just whether the title sounds promising. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim.